So I guess that's how you find success running a brewery, is you close for an extended period of time. It is Thursday, February 1st, and I am finally reopening the brewery. So if you follow this channel, you probably saw the episode where I had to dump all of my beer due to a yeast contamination issue and start from scratch. What that did was basically close me down for about 6 weeks, which really sucked. So I had no revenue coming in and pretty much just sat around thinking about what I was gonna do with the business, and it wasn't a good time. But I am finally getting geared up to open back up. So I am starting with canning a bunch of beer, cleaning the place up, making sure it's nice and spick and span for the customers. And on top of all that, I'm trying to let everybody know that I am reopening and ready for beer service. So when I closed the brewery down, a couple of things I had to take into consideration is I needed to change my outgoing voicemail on my phone.
Do not come here, our yeast exploded.
Letting people know that I would be closed for a few weeks. So I reset that and let people know that we are resuming regular business hours. I had to put a sign on the door saying that I was closed for several weeks, and I had to update my Google listing on Google Maps to say that the business was temporarily closed. Now, all three of those things really suck as far as keeping the momentum of the brewery going in the eye of the public, because when people drive up and they see a sign that says you're closed for a few weeks with no firm reopening date, that's not a good experience. And a lot of people probably thought that I was closed for good, which is really unfortunate and kind of, again, kills the momentum. But my plan to get the message out was to make several posts on Instagram about reopening. So I made a post a week ago that I was reopening that got a lot of engagement. And then I made a post today saying that I was going to reopen the business, and I asked all of my followers if they could please share this with anybody that they think would be interested in coming to Tanglefoot. And what happened was I had the most shared post that I've ever had on Instagram and Facebook. Now that one little ask put that in front of thousands of eyeballs of people. I got tons of comments and tons of feedback of people saying that they were stoked to come in and drink a beer at Tanglefoot. So hopefully that brings in a good crowd of people. We'll see how it goes, but for now, I've got beer in kegs, backup beer in tanks, and I've got a bunch of cans, and I'm ready to reopen and sell some lagers. So let's see how it goes over the next few days. Okay, well, it is Saturday, February 3rd, and we're gearing up for our third day of service after being closed for 6 weeks, and yeah, pretty excited. I'm feeling better than I've felt in several weeks, because I've not been doing much and just not having any revenue at all, which really sucks. But the past 2 days have been pretty decent. I've had pretty busy days relative to what I was having before. I guess that's how you find success running a brewery, is you close for an extended period of time. But the feedback has been great. All of my regulars came in and were super excited that I was reopening. A lot of people mentioning that they really missed the beer. So yeah, it sucks that I had to close for 6 weeks, but it is kind of heartwarming to see that everybody that came in is really appreciative of me being here, making beer, and yeah, just showing out. So that was really cool. Hopefully today will be a busy day as well. It's Saturday, so people are off today, and I'm kind of assuming that I'll get some traffic from Austin, because I have a lot of people that like to come up here from Austin, but during the week it's a little challenging. So that's the kind of the recap of what it's like after closing for 6 weeks. So outside of people that are just coming into the brewery to have a pint of beer, I want to thank everybody that watches the channel. I've had several of y'all reach out. I've had several of y'all buy merch since I was closed, which really touches my heart. Thank you so much. If you can ever make it down to Temple, Texas, come on in for a beer. It'd be cool to meet you and talk to you. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and get this place open and ready for one more service of the week. Till next time, cheers.